You are listening to Bedtime Dreamy Tales. Please make sure you have subscribed to our channel for new story. Story title, The Devil's Sooty Brother. In a time forgotten, within a kingdom divided by war and peace, lived a soldier named Hans. His years had been consumed by battles, leaving him not only scarred but without means or purpose upon his return. The lands he once defended offered him no solace, and with a heavy heart, he ventured into an ancient forest, a place whispered to be of magic and old deaths. As shadows danced between the trees, Hans's despair grew, until fate, in its peculiar way, intervened. A dwarf, no taller than the length of a sword, blocked his path. This was no ordinary creature but the devil in a guise, ready to strike a bargain with the weary soldier. Offering a deal that reeked of desperation and dark opportunity, the devil proposed servitude in his fiery domain in exchange for endless sustenance and guard. The rules were bizarre: no cleansing of body or soul, no trimming of hair or nails, and no shedding of tears, all for 7 years. With options as barren as the battlefield he left behind, Hans agreed, stepping into a world beyond the mortal coil. Hell was not a realm of chaos as Hans had envisioned, but one of eerie order and fiery pits, where cauldrons bubbled with the souls of the damned. Assigned to stoke these infernal fires and maintain the devilish cleanliness, Hans embarked on his grim duties with the soldiers' discipline. The cauldrons, large and ominous, sang songs of suffering and repentance, tempting Hans with their forbidden secrets. When curiosity overcame him, the lids he lifted revealed the faces of his past superiors, now at his mercy. With each discovery, Hans felt a twisted sense of retribution, fueling the flames with greater fervor. As the years melded into one long, smoky dream, Hans's initial repulsion faded, replaced by a strange kinship with the flames and shadows of his prison. The devil, amused and satisfied with Hans's diligence, rarely intervened, allowing the soldier to find a peculiar peace in his hellish servitude. The end of Hans's term arrived with the silent promise of freedom. In place of thanks, the devil handed Hans a backpack filled with what seemed like nothing more than trash. Yet, as Hans stepped beyond the forest threshold, the trash transformed into gold, a reward that promised a new beginning. Hans's journey led him to a town where his wild tales and gold caught the eyes of many, especially an innkeeper whose greed knew no bounds. The stolen treasure left Hans with a lesson in trust and a drive to seek justice. Returning to hell, Hans appealed to the devil, who, with a mix of amusement and respect, restored Hans's appearance and wealth. Armed with a second chance and the devil's warning to the thieving innkeeper, Hans reclaimed his gold, his dignity, and a newfound sense of purpose. Clad in the garb of a minstrel, Hans traveled the kingdom, his music a bridge between his tormented past and hopeful future. His talents caught the ear of an elderly king, whose kingdom languished in the absence of joy. In Hans's music, the king heard the possibility of renewal, offering his daughter's hand in marriage as the ultimate reward. Yet, it was the younger princess, with eyes clear and soul kind, who saw beyond Hans's humble exterior to the heart of a man shaped by trials and tribulations. Her acceptance marked the beginning of a new era, not just for Hans but for the kingdom itself. When the old king passed, Hans and the princess ascended the throne, not as rulers distant and detached but as beacons of hope and change. Their reign was marked by a wisdom born of understanding the darkest depths and the highest peaks of the human experience. Thus, the tale of Hans, the devil's Sooty brother, became a legend not of fear but of transformation, a testament to the power of resilience, redemption, and the enduring light within every soul, no matter how shadowed by life's infernos. If you like this story, please give this video a like and comment below with your thoughts. See you in the next story.